Dear students, in this unit we will talk about the spore formation in fungi either by sexual or asexual life cycles. You know that fungi is very successful when we talk about the life cycle of the fungi. They can reproduce by a countless number of spores. Those spores can be produced either asexually or sexually. When we say sexual reproduction, in which two different types of hyphae or gametes are involved, and in asexual reproduction, no sexes are involved in this life cycle. So, in both asexual while as sexual life cycles, a vast number of spores are produced. The fungi has the ability to produce those spores. Now, these spores there are certain types, certain phenomena within the fungi. For example, puffballs, it can explode and release millions of spores into the air through asexual cycles, while those spores through wind or water can be carried away from one place to far other places, and they have the ability to germinate wherever they see moist and some favorable conditions. Now, many of the fungi, they have a stage known as heterokaryotic stage, which means that in different stages of development or life cycle of fungi, there could be various number of chromosomes. So in one life cycle, if the number of chromosome is different, it could be different from the number of chromosome in the another life cycle of the fungi. Now, here is the diagram where you can see that Earth star is a special type of fungi. You can see that through the process of puff, it is releasing. This is not smoke. These are the spores which are released into the air, and through this puffing, millions of spores are spread in the air, which are very light, and they can be spread with the help of air to far areas. Now, when we talk about the asexual reproduction, these production can be through fission of the somatic cells. You mean hyphae, they can break at any point, or there is a process of fission of those somatic cells, and this somatic cell has the ability to divide into two separate live somatic cells. Then budding of somatic cells, an outgrowth can appear on one somatic cell and it can lead to two somatic cells instead. Then fragmentation or disjoining of hyphae. As we know that hyphae is a collection of different cells divided by septa and joined with the help of cell wall, they can break at any point and give rise to a new hyphae or a new cell of fungi. Then we have asexual spore formation, just like you have seen in the Earth star. By puffing, those spore can disperse to the vast areas. Then when we talk about the sexual reproduction, in sexual reproduction, two different species of the fungi, or two gametes or hyphae of the fungi, they can combine together and give rise to a new fungi. This is carried out by diffusion of compatible nuclei from two parents or parent hyphae at a definite state of in their life cycle. And this process of sexual reproduction involves three phases. Like in the first phase, their protoplasm is fused together. This is known as plasmogamy. Then next, their nucleus is fused. Both of their nuclei, they fuse together to form a single nucleus. This is known as karyogamy. And then we have meiosis, the process of meiosis, in which the cell is divided and their chromosome number gets half. So this is the process of sexual reproduction, and three main phases which are involved in the a reproductive cycle of fungi.